And if nothing helps, then of course, go see your doctor. You don't want to live a life with low testosterone. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. Go and see your doctor, ask for help.
Coach Greg.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about nonsense.
Coach Greg, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the best ways to boost your testosterone naturally. A number of YouTubers has come out and showed their testosterone levels. For example, Alex Eubank and Jesse James West, both of which suffering from lower levels of testosterone. And so, should they simply go on HRT? No, of course not. There are several natural remedies or methods of which you can boost your testosterone naturally. And so the first one, this is what's the most important. What you absolutely must be doing to ensure you have proper levels of testosterone. And number one, and this is something you have 100% control over, maintaining a healthy body fat percentage for you. Far too often, people are cutting, dieting, trying to maintain single-digit body fat, trying to look like a Gymshark fitness model, and this is causing their testosterone levels to plummet. Both too little and too much body fat, that can dramatically impact your testosterone levels. Consider this. If it's wintertime and it's cold in your house, you are going to turn up the thermometer, perhaps to 70 or 75 degrees, something that's comfortable. You could increase it to 90, 100 degrees, but then you're just too hot. Too much of a good thing, it's not good. And to the other extent, if you only turn up to 50 degrees, you're gonna be cold, shivering all the time. Not good, and so you wanna be somewhere in the middle. The same can apply to your body fat. And for the most part, most people, 15% body fat, that's about ideal. But somewhere between 10 and 20%, that's where most people will function optimally and have healthy body fat percentages. And so rather than bulking and cutting every year, going on huge surpluses and crash dieting, try to maintain a healthy body fat percentage. Perhaps consider trying to maintain. It would be analogous to trying to keep your temperature at a comfortable level. Some people prefer a little bit colder, some a little bit hotter, but for the most part, most people, 70, 75 degrees, that is going to be a very good temperature for their house. Number two, and this one, if you do it right, it's going to certainly help you to accomplish step one, and that is to maintain a healthy diet, eating from all 4 food groups. You need to get all the proper macro and micronutrients. For example, vitamin D and zinc. If you're deficient in these, it's going to be much more difficult to properly make your testosterone. Also, if you're on a keto diet, not eating any carbs, or perhaps you're not eating any fat, you're for some reason cutting out all fats in your diet, even the healthy fats, omega-3s. If you don't eat enough of these macronutrients, your body will not make sufficient testosterone. And so the solution, it's very simple. You eat a healthy, balanced diet from all 4 food groups. You don't avoid fruits and vegetables. You eat a variety of foods. Try to eat a healthy diet, not saying you can't have any junk at all, but for the most part, 80% healthy from a variety of food choices, and your minerals and micro and macronutrients, you won't have to worry about it. It'll also help you to maintain a healthy weight and will be able to optimally produce testosterone. Next up on the list, getting enough sleep. Very important, if possible, that you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. The more often you do that, the better. People who go on shift work and go to bed at different times, they're not going to get the quality sleep that they need. Perhaps you're overworking, you're staying up late, trying to complete school, work, trying to be successful, but if you don't get enough sleep, you can't recover, increase cortisol, lower testosterone. Please put sleep at the top of your list to increase testosterone. Up next on the list, exercise, and that does include both cardio and or lifting weights. If you exercise, you're going to have higher levels of testosterone. The only caveat is do not overtrain. If you do too much, it can in fact lower your testosterone. Overtraining, going day after day, being sore, it can dramatically affect your recovery and lower your testosterone. Number 5, and this can affect your sleep, partying harder than last time. Don't party harder than last time. If you're abusing recreational drugs, alcohol, cigarette smoking, all these things, that can dramatically decrease your testosterone. And so I'm not saying don't go out and have fun, just do so in moderation.
Avoid stress is next.
Hey, did you have a beard?
Beard?
Did you have a beard at one point?
A beard? No, definitely
Are you
not.
sure?
Yes. Why?
Picture.
That's not a beard. That's just like dark friggin' shadow.
That's her shadow?
You can show the people on the...
What is wrong with you?
That's zooming in.
There it went. Coach Greg with a beard.
Next up, avoid stress. Everyone is going to feel stressed at times. You go to work, perhaps your boss is yelling at you, or you're having a bad day, you have no money. It is stressful. And to de-stress myself, I like to do exercise. Whether it's with weights, cardio, riding the bike, when you exercise, it releases endorphins, which make you feel good. And so if you're feeling stressed, try going for a walk or doing something physical. The endorphins that are released, it can make you actually feel good. Babe,
Yeah, babe.
you did fitness class this morning.
Yeah, I did fitness class this morning.
Okay, and so she wasn't exercising, wasn't really doing much, and she ran out and did this.
I'll tell my story.
Okay, you just say what you did.
So, last night I decided I need to start doing something active. So, a bunch of my friends go to this studio called R Studio, and it's like a a class-based studio where there's just a bunch of different classes like boxing and spin and like all these other ones. So I signed myself up and I was on a wait list and I didn't think I was gonna get in for this morning, but I got in for this morning. So I went to my very first class this morning at 9:30 and literally got back in the car and was drenched in sweat, but my mind was just so clear. I was like happy. I was like, oh, that was actually really good. I feel really great now.
Number 7 before number 8, have sex. Having sex can actually increase your testosterone levels, and for some reason people think, do you know what no fapping means?
I think that's when you don't have sex or something, or
You don't do anything, like you don't,
ejaculate.
that is called semen retention. It's another one. Jesse James did that one for 30 days, and I'm like,
Ooh, sorry, kitty.
if you have to resort to not having sex, no fapping, no touching the downstairs for weeks and months on end to try to get your testosterone levels up, like what is it's not worth it. Like half the point is having the sex is the fun part. Well, maybe for most people, for me at least, perhaps not for you as much, but you want to have sex. It's going to boost your testosterone levels. And in case you're thinking, I'll just no fap, I'll semen retention for a month. At best, maybe a week, possibly, perhaps, maybe you can find some research that'll say, you don't do it for a week, perhaps your testosterone levels go up a little bit, but is it even worth it, even if it's a little bit?
Babe, look at this cat.
I don't think so. Let's get him. Are you the floppy kitty?
Could you please?
And for the ladies, not taking birth control, that could cause your testosterone to go back up, because when you take birth control pills, oftentimes it causes testosterone levels to drop. And so it's not just guys that have testosterone, girls have it as well. It's about 10, 11, 12 times more in men than in women, but women also have it. And so if your girl's on birth control pills and having low testosterone levels, well, perhaps show them this video and say, maybe you don't want to take birth control.
Yeah, I just went off the pill. I've been off the pill for months now. I tried to go back on. It did not work well for me. So now I'm just off and I feel so much better. Everything feels better. But don't get pregnant.
Now, if you've tried all these methods and you still can't boost your testosterone, there are in fact supplements that have been shown to work. For example, ashwagandha, even Jeff Nippert himself, who's against test boosters, taking 600 milligrams a week. Ashwagandha, literally have that. You can click the link in the description. Next up, Allie's favorite, trust me it is, she talks about it all the time, Tongkat. What do you think of that?
Tongkat is going to be my new cat.
She literally asked me this morning, can we get a new cat so that I can call the cat Tongkat? That's how much she likes the name. Ashwagandha and Tongkat are the most supported by research supplements you can take to naturally boost your testosterone. There's tons of research to support this. Andrew Huberman has stated that these two, along with Fedosia agrestis, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, that these three in combination can dramatically increase your testosterone by about 200 points. And so imagine you're Alex Eubank and your testosterone's only, say, 250 nanograms per deciliter, and then you add in 3 tests. If it goes up by 200 points, you're now at 450. That's almost double what you were. Perhaps that's all you need. And so if there is a natural supplement, a test booster that can significantly increase your testosterone and prevent you from requiring HRT, well then I'm all for it. And so the test boosters of old, you know, the Tribulus and the horny goat weed, they helped a little bit, but such a small margin that it didn't really make much difference. And so videos in the past have said test boosters are a waste, but the newer age test boosters, the ones that have these ingredients, for example, these I do believe are going to be beneficial. And so if you have low testosterone, perhaps you have single digit body fat, perhaps you're dieting for a bodybuilding show or cutting down, you don't have the test that you need, why not give 3 tests a try? It's worth a trick, heck of a lot better than committing to a lifetime of HRT. And if you don't know what your testosterone levels, you have no idea, you can in fact go to your doctor and check it out, or go to letsgetchecked.com, today's sponsor, and use code GREG30 to get 30% off. They'll send you a kit, get in a couple drops of blood, send it away, and magically they give you your testosterone levels. Is it low, high, normal? Don't you want to know? They also have several other tests, and so if you're looking to find out your testosterone levels, where are they, and you don't want to go to your doctor, you want to do it from the comfort of your own home, why not give Let's Get Checked a try? And so if it comes back and your testosterone levels are low, you can of course follow the steps. I gave 8 steps you could do to improve your testosterone, or you could try a supplement to see if that can help. And if nothing helps, then of course, go see your doctor. You don't want to live a life with low testosterone. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. Go and see your doctor, ask for help. And there you have it, that's the video. Ending it here. Looking for other harder than last time supplements? We have a lot more than just 3 tests. We have tons of supplements, protein powders, pre-workouts, list goes on and on. You get those. Also, the cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team, the trading books, the Circle Diet book. Check out the bloop, subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algo, and until next time, I'm out.